Hey guys, Richard here. Welcome to Down-Grid Survival. Over the last several years, we've all had to endure things such as pandemics and other diseases, man-made disasters and natural disasters. We've endured civil unrest and political upheaval, supply chain shortages, and so much more. And it's because of these incidents that have befallen us, a lot of people have awakened to the idea that they need to be more self-sufficient, more able to take care of themselves and less reliant on others. They've gone out and they've stockpiled toilet paper, beans, and rice. They've learned how to garden. They've learned how to take care of themselves medically. Some have gone as far as purchasing solar power stations, guns, and ammo in order to better protect themselves and their family during a time of crisis. Now, make no mistake, our crises are far from behind us. In fact, there are several more on the horizon, and it's things like this that we need to be concerned about and we need to continue preparing for. Now, here on this channel, we've talked about the need for food and water, medical supplies, energy, and self-defense. With today's video, we're going to take a little deeper dive into medical, and specifically, we need to talk about life-saving drugs that you need to have available to you and your family in the event that you're faced with yet another crisis. And I'm talking about life-saving antibiotics. When we're faced with a natural disaster or some other type of crises, we're going to be out and about looking for food, looking for water, trying to recover from whatever befell us. And it's more likely in those types of situations that we're going to get scratched or cut or hurt in some fashion. Medical help may not always be available. So that's why it's important that you take the steps now to prepare yourselves and your family, and you have the medical supplies and the things necessary that you'll need in order to survive. Antibiotics is something that you really need to add to your preps because it doesn't take but a small nick on the finger to become infected that can ultimately lead to death. Antibiotics are affordable, and it's a way to combat infection that's going to befall us in these types of situations. Now, in times past, it's always been difficult to find antibiotics and to be able to stockpile them to any quantity that's usable for you and your family. That's why Contingency Medical has stepped forward, and they're providing a way for us to do just that, stockpile antibiotics, so that they're available to us when that time of crisis arises. Now, Contingency Medical is a group of board-certified doctors, and they have a network of certified pharmacies in which they fulfill prescription needs for people like you and I so that we can get our antibiotics. Now, the process couldn't be more simple. All you have to do is follow the links below, go visit them on their website, choose an antibiotic kit that is best suited for you, fill out a short questionnaire of about 5 questions, pay for the antibiotics, and sit back and wait. A board-certified doctor is going to look at your medical history. They're going to see how you answer the questions, and questions like what type of medical conditions you have, if you're taking medications already, what are they? And they're going to make sure that there's nothing there that's going to interact adversely with the antibiotics that they want to prescribe. If everything looks okay, they're going to send that prescription over to one of their network certified pharmacies for it to be fulfilled. And within about 5 days, you can receive your Contingency Medical antibiotic kit. There may not be a need for telephone calls or video conferencing with your doctor. As long as you're truthful when you fill out the questionnaire, a board-certified doctor is going to look at that and he'll make the determination if he needs to contact you or not. Now, sometimes they will. It could be that a drug that you're already taking may have an adverse reaction when combined with some of these antibiotics. And at that point, they're going to reach out to you and discuss your needs and discuss a plan to overcome that. Part of that could be simply a substitution for the type of antibiotics that they give you. Either way, the whole process only takes a couple of minutes, and it's an easy way for you to go out and get antibiotics. This is going to help you overcome infections and other diseases and problems that you're going to run into when we're trying to struggle to survive. Now, let's talk about these kits for a minute. And this is something where they could improve upon just a little bit because there is still some confusion as to what the kits are all about. But they do offer 3. One is called the Go Pack, the other one the Ready Pack, and the third one still called the Ready Pack Plus. Now, the Ready Pack is the cheapest of the 3 different kits at $259, and it's really designed for what a doctor might have available at home in order to protect his own family. So that's the That's the point of view they took with this, and this kit does contain 5 different antibiotics, and they'll list them here. Now take note of the quantities, because as we move through to the other packs, you'll see these quantities increase just a little bit. Next we have the Go Pack, and they describe this as, what's needed for those who are on the go, to take care of anything that you might run into when traveling or doing your outdoor activities. And it's just slightly more at $279. And if you look down here at the antibiotics included, again you'll see the same types of 5 antibiotics, but the quantities start changing, and that's why there's a slight difference in price. Now next we have the Ready Pack Plus, and that is considered the top tier kit that they offer at $299. And what you have in this kit is you also have much of the same antibiotics, but you have a larger quantity. But what's not listed here is that they do include additional items for nausea and diarrhea. So there's 7 different types of medications that will come in this kit. Now it doesn't matter what kit you end up buying, what you get is a prescription bottle that has your name listed on it because it is prescribed to you. On this bottle it's going to tell you what the medication is and what it can be used for and how many you should take and how often. So it's really no different than going to your doctor's office and receiving a prescription medication from them. Now in addition to these medications, they're going to give you this little guide right here, and in this guide they list a number of ailments that you could be suffering from, and it describes the symptoms, and then it tells you which type of antibiotic is best to take for that particular ailment, and it's going to tell you how to take them. So there really shouldn't be much question as to what you're taking and how to take it and what you're taking it for. So they really kind of spell it out here in this guide, and the guide is great, other than it is some really fine print, and I wished it was a little bit bigger. However, they do offer you a PDF document of the same information, and it's great to have available. I would say take that PDF, print it out so you have it available with your kit, and it's going to be in large text format. Now, it really doesn't matter what kit you decide to purchase. The important thing here is for you to decide today that you need to purchase one for you and for your family, because we just don't know the situation we're going to find ourselves in tomorrow, next week, or next month, where there simply isn't going to be medical help available to us, and either ourselves or a loved one is injured or hurt, and we could save their life by simply using some antibiotics to fight the infection. So whatever antibiotic kit you decide to purchase, I would say go out there, talk to Contingency Medical, go see what they offer. And the important thing is here to make a decision and purchase one so you have life-saving antibiotics available for you and for your family members as well. And until next time, be safe.